You know, I don't know what I would have done if they hadn't changed the laws to where you could go shopping on Sunday. Because I forget it's Sunday, and I had to go to Kroger's today because I was completely out of Dr. Pepper. Now I wandered through the house and I said, oh, I can make iced tea. I don't want to make iced tea. I want Dr. Pepper. So I brushed my hair back, put on some lipstick, and grabbed my red glasses. Red glasses will do the trick every time. They'll take the focus off of the rest of you, and everybody will be complimenting you about your pretty red glasses. They did. They always do. So I can count on that. I got my Dr. Pepper. I might as well get another jug of Drano while I'm here. This will be the third jug. So far I haven't done anything, but I'm making the Drano people richer, and I'm kind of thinking I might invest in Drano, because the rate I'm going, I'm spending a lot of money on it. Let's get past the sink, stopped up sink problem. It's going to be taken care of first thing in the morning. Well, I won't say the first thing in the morning, because when they asked how early they could come, I said after 10 o'clock, and they grinned. I said, yeah, I don't get up early. So I'll be ready for them tomorrow morning about 7 o'clock. Okay. How would you like a good, funny story? Now, I'm going to do my best to make it funny if I can. If I can just keep the glare off of my red glasses lens. See, I can't get away from that glare no matter where I position myself in the room. So you just watch my mouth and forget about the eyes, you know. That way you can read my lips. Alrighty, I'm going back again, way back, you know, picking up another little story. Let's see. That's when I was living in the house that was built in 1907. New baby in the family. Oh my gosh. Prettiest thing in that nursery at the hospital. That's what the nurses said. That didn't come from family. It came from the staff in the hospital. You seen that little blonde-headed baby in the nursery. Well, that little blonde-headed baby, of course, was my first grandchild. Well, they would be coming to visit now and then, and I really needed to prepare with a few baby products. So what was I going to do? I was driving up the street one day and noticed a big yard sale on the side of the road, and the first thing I spotted was a white iron baby bed, one of those they used about 100 years ago. Whoa, I hit that brake. I backed that car up, and I went over. I started inspecting that little white baby bed. Oh gosh, that little blonde-headed baby was gonna just be gorgeous laying in that bed. I knew she would be. It was just perfect. And it even had a little mattress that went with it that was in really good shape. I could do a little doctoring up on that too, because since I can sew, and I was going to make a little ruffle thing, going to repaint the bed, and I'm getting ready for that new baby. Her name was Jessica. I liked the name. It fits her. So, okay, I bought the baby bed, and when I think back, I don't even know how I got it home, because couldn't get it in my car. I'm thinking maybe the people having the yard sale may have delivered it for me, because they usually have pickup trucks. So they delivered the baby bed for me, and I went to work cleaning it up and making it pretty. And it was just the cutest thing you ever saw. All right. She's born in February, and I moved to Tennessee in May. I moved into a new apartment building. Just one bedroom, nice big living room and dining area. And I had my piano then, so I had to arrange the furniture properly so that I could have the piano against an inside wall so it wouldn't bother the neighbors when I decided to play a tune. So, okay, where am I going to put the baby bed? There was nice sit-in space in the living room over in one corner. Solid wall there. Perfect place for my little white baby bed. That's where I put it. Well, it wasn't long till I got thinking, that baby bed ought to be in the bedroom. I think I'm going to move it to the bedroom. Now, the legs weren't on wheels, because you know what those little iron beds look like. Now, how was I going to get it into the bedroom with the pretty thick carpet on the floor? I can manage. So, I started pulling on the bed. I got on one end, and I could lift it a little bit, you see, and I could pull it 2 or 3 inches at a time. This way, and then this way, this way, this way. Okay. I get all the way to the door of the bedroom. It's up right against the door facing. It's just about 1 inch wider than the door facing. You know what I mean? Well, could I tilt it this way and get it through the door? No, that wasn't going to work. What was I going to do? The doorway just wasn't wide enough to pull that baby bed into the bedroom, and it was right up against the door facing. I had no other choice. I had to move the baby bed back across the living room, put it right back where it was in the first place. Okay, here I go. I get hold of the sides of it, and I lift, and I push. Nothing happens. Okay, we'll try again. I lift and I push. The bed doesn't budge. What am I gonna do? I can't get on the other end of it and pull because I'm blocked in the doorway. I can't get out of the bedroom into the living room. No way. I'm pushing that bed this way and this way and this way. I'm lifting and push, push, push. It would not move 1 inch. What am I going to do? I'm in the bedroom and I can't get out. Oh, sure. I can call my sister. Have her get somebody to come and get in my apartment, and they can pull the baby bed away from the door. Really good idea. But the telephone's in the living room and I'm in the bedroom. Yeah. Another dilemma, just like my mirror on the wall. I couldn't call for help because the door was locked. Oh dear. Wouldn't do any good for me to call somebody to come and help me, even if I could use the telephone, because my front door was locked again. Oh, you just don't know what goes through your mind when you get in a position like that, and you feel so foolish, and you know you look ridiculous standing there holding your hands on the top of the rail of that pretty little white iron bed. Okay, it has those little iron legs, you know, that the legs are about as big around as a walking cane. I've got space under the bed. I'll crawl under the bed. I can get down on my stomach and I'll scoot. Or maybe I ought to get down on my back and scoot under the bed, lengthwise. And if I can get all the way under the bed and on the other side, I'm home free. I'm ready to start pulling on that baby bed and lifting it back and forth. I don't know why there wasn't somebody with a camera there that day, but I got down on the floor and I started scooting, and I got half my body under the bed. But it was a tight squeeze and I couldn't move. You have to picture the situation. You're laying there looking up at the bottom of that little springs and mattress in that bed. And if you move, you know those springs, those old-fashioned springs, circular, you're gonna get those little wires caught in your clothes. They're gonna get stuck here and stuck there, and you definitely can't move if you do that. I guess I'll just lay here and die. Unless somebody starts wondering where I am and why I don't answer the phone. I'll just lay under this baby bed and die. I don't have any choice. Finally, I managed to pull myself back from the bed. I got out from under that bed. Then I had to remove the little mattress. I took the little mattress out and threw it over the bed into the bedroom. maybe I could get out that way. So back to the floor I go, and I start pushing across. It's not easy to move your body across heavy carpet. You can slide on a floor real good, but try it on carpet. You can't go anywhere. But I had on shoes, so I could use my heels, and I could try to dig my heels into the carpet and push and push and push until I got into the middle of that baby bed and was able to stand up. By doing that, I was at the other end of the baby bed that was in the living room, and I could lift it. It's pretty heavy, but it's manageable. You can still lift it. Women usually kind of feeble when it comes to things like that. They can't lift things. I've learned through the years how to lift things, because when you live alone, you either lift it or else you don't get it done. There I was, a tugging and a pulling and a lifting. Oh, I guess it was about an hour later. I have inched that little wrought iron baby bed back against the wall in the living room. And that's where it stayed. Thank the Lord. Even the telephone didn't help me. Even if the front door was unlocked, that didn't help me, because I couldn't call anybody anyway. I got that baby bed put back in the living room. That's what you call a do-it-yourself job. Yeah. I had a lot of do-it-yourself jobs. Oh, you should have seen me when I'm trying to hang wallpaper by myself. That big ladder, and that, I don't even remember. I think I used kitchen table to put the paste on my wallpaper, that I had to climb up on the ladder and start hanging from the ceiling down. Well, we're not talking about wallpaper now. We're talking about baby beds. I kept that baby bed, I'm going to guess, about 8 years. Yeah, by then my granddaughter was 8 years old. She didn't need a baby bed anymore. She never slept in that baby bed. I had decorated that little bed, put ruffles on it, ruffles on pillows. It's the prettiest little thing you ever saw. And the only thing it ever got used for was to set 2 or 3 dolls in the middle of it. To my knowledge, Jan got that little white baby bed in her barn. She never used it either. Paid $100 for that pretty little thing. It's an antique, no doubt about it. You wouldn't be in the market for a little wrought-iron baby bed, would you? I'd sell it to you for what I've got in it. Cost me $100. And I repainted it and got a new mattress and everything for it. So just let me know if you got a new grandbaby and she or he needs a place to sleep when he comes to your house. Poor little old baby bed. never got used one time. And look at the trouble I went to pretty it up and make my daughter proud of me, because I went to so much trouble to provide a pretty little baby bed for my first grandchild. I hope you like that story. I think back on it and I think I could still be laying under that baby bed, waiting for somebody to come and rescue me. The Lord was looking down on me that day too. He's had a lot of time and trouble with me. So if you wonder sometimes why you think the Lord didn't answer your prayer, it may be because He's standing over me, watching me trying to get out from under a baby bed. I'm serious. Yeah. He was there then. He was there when I had my car wrecks. He was definitely there when I trying to get that mirror down off the wall. Saved my hand from being cut. Nice and smooth on this side. I'm not going to show you the other side. Yeah, the Lord was with me. I hope He's going to be with me in the morning when the plumber gets here and doesn't turn this into a major job. If he does, I'll just quit using the kitchen sink and wash my dishes in the bathroom. Why not? That's my story for today. Been kind of sallow out today, but it was hot when I was pushing that grocery cart across the parking lot. And I am bound and determined the next time I see my doctor, I want a permit that you hang in your car window that shows, one of those wheelchair permits. So I can park close to the door at the grocery instead of being a half mile away and having to push that grocery cart across the parking lot. Remind me, next time I go to the doctor, ask your doctor for a permit. Yeah, I'm tired of being the one in the back corner of the parking lot. I'm going to go now. I'm going to fix me a pork barbecue sandwich. I cut half of my pork tenderloin. Well, I cut it in half. It's a great big one. And I made the pork barbecue with half of it. And when Charlie was here helping with me with my plumbing problem, I figured I needed to give him something for his trouble, so I gave him the other half of the pork tenderloin when it had been in the freezer. And then I handed him a great big jar of Hellman's mayonnaise because I had 5 or 6 of them in the cabinet where I get my coupons every month from Kroger. And in those coupons, there's always one coupon where you can get something free. And my coupon is always for either Hellman's or Kraft mayonnaise. So he went home with the pork tenderloin and Hellman's mayonnaise as his payment. Well, I've got something here telling me my power, low battery. And it's all plugged in. I don't know why it's saying that. So I'm going to leave you be. And let me know how you like my story. You have a good day.